Hello guys and welcome back to DML. So we've finally been given a tinsy bit of news regarding the new update that's coming to DML, because we have these two new dragons here which are absolutely adorable, by the way. And Gameloft said a new update is coming to Dragonlandia next week. So that's not too far away, is it? So stay tuned for more and have a wonderful weekend. So we're gonna get the next dragon of the month tomorrow, and we are getting a new update next week. That could be Monday, it could be Friday. At this point, they are yet to disclose the actual date. But these dragons, look at them! This is such an adorable piece of art. Like, I believe this dragon on the left here is the cinnamon dragon, because the DML wiki did have a couple of names written down for new dragons in this update, and this dragon definitely looks like the cinnamon dragon, which I think is absolutely beautiful. This guy on the right though, I'm still unsure of what his name is, but I think he is so cute. Never mind, I realise he's probably called the snowball dragon. Don't listen to me. So I'm hoping that this confirms that a Christmas event is coming. It's not just a couple of Christmas dragons. I hope that we're going to have a ton of these new Christmas dragons added into the game. So, look forward to a new update. And when new updates come, we always suggest this. It's normally a good idea to not spend all of your gold, not spend all of your food, and just sort of hoard things and see what happens. Because if something really cool comes out, you might want your resources ready for the actual update deployment. So, that is the major news for today, but I do want to go through this again. I did go through this during the live stream yesterday, but just for anyone that wasn't around or hasn't heard about this yet, do remember that we do have a sort of mini event going on next month as well, called the Gathering Light Collection, where they tell us how it works here. So it says, a new collection event begins on December 1st, the Gathering Light. If you collect every dragon of the week in December alongside with the dragon of the month, the Ice Spike, you win the legendary Lantern Dragon. And you have until January 1st to do that. So essentially, if you breed all the weeklies and the dragon of the month, you get a free legendary on top of it. So, I mean, that should add a little bit of extra spice to it. Hopefully the dragons of the week are new dragons of the week to make that even spicier. But overall, we have this cool little collection event that we've never had for Christmas, and we know that we have new dragons coming. So overall, I'm a little bit excited for the Christmas event, so I hope my expectations are not too high and they're not disappointed. I have faith. I have faith in you this time, Gameloft, so I hope that it all works out. It's alright talking about that stupid Gathering Light collection, but I still haven't bred the bloody perfume dragon yet. I bred so many coral dragons and now all I'm getting are agaves. You have to be joking. I can't believe it. This week has been a complete and utter fail. And so a lot of people were asking, well, do we need to breed the perfume dragon to go towards the Gathering Light collection? Apparently, according to Andrus, the perfume does not count towards that Gathering Light collection. So, you do not need to worry if you don't manage to breed it, because it should not affect your chances at getting the Lantern Dragon. So hopefully that relieves some people's anxieties from potentially not getting the Lantern Dragon, because I know quite a lot of people that really want to get a hold of him. And again, I said it yesterday, but it might be a good idea if you are like really into getting this Lantern Dragon for free. You might even want to invest into a second breeding den. It's around about £4.20 in English currency. But obviously, even if you buy the secondary breeding den, the main problem is it doesn't guarantee that you're going to breed it. It does essentially double your odds of it working, because you know, what's better than one breeding den? A second breeding den, right? So if you are going to go extra ham with this Gathering Light collection, might want to consider buying the extra den, but at the end of the day, it is all up to you. You do whatever you like. If you don't care about the lantern, don't buy it. It's as simple as that. if you do, that might be something to consider at the very least. So, I'm also curious to see what sort of dragons we're gonna get in promotions, because I know that they've been doing this thing where any dragon that's available in an event seems to be coming out in a bundle, and there's probably a good chance that if they don't release some of the Christmas dragons just normally, they'll probably put a few of them in promotion bundles. Plus, with it being Christmas, I guess you could say, here's a Christmas present, and then gift your, I don't know, your child some in-game DML dragons or something. I don't know. I probably wouldn't do that for my own kid, just because, you know, promoting them to purchase in-app purchases may not be the best rule of life, but, you know, for those people that do truly love this game, and, you know, invest all their time into it, I guess it wouldn't even be that bad of a gift. You know, buying them a dragon if it's on sale for a Christmas deal or something. So, I imagine they're probably going to bring out at least a couple of promotions. That's my guesstimate for the next month or so. But I can't wait to see what's coming out. Again, please don't make it a divine event. Please. That's my only request. I just want a regular, nice Christmas event. We just had a divine event basically, so a 2-month hiatus on divine events sounds good to me, personally. I'm not sure about how everyone else feels, but I think that would be Gucci. Well, oh well, I suppose. We will see in time. And this new update, I have no idea what's actually going to be in it. They could add the dungeon stuff in this update, it could be in a future update. There's a lot of opportunities. Hopefully the new breeding den gets fixed as well, because on Windows, you know, the new breeding den upgrade that we got like a week ago now, yeah, Windows still does not have access to it. So that's kind of sad, because when that breeding den upgrade came out, I was like, oh my god, this is so pretty and it's so useful, so that people don't have to go onto external sites all the time. Unless you want to check for, you know, shared breeding timers and that. But no! Instead, we just get nothing, because it's still broken apparently. But take it from me, I would rather they take out the breeding den if it's broken, rather than just leaving it in and saying, yeah, well, you can deal with it, right? So I am happy that they decided to take it out, rather than just leave it and we just have to suffer forever. But I do want it soon. It was a cool update. That's what they get for making something cool, I guess. Blame Gameloft. Blame yourselves for making something that I actually like in the game. It's like sometimes with castle events, it's like, yeah, I don't really care whether I have that or not. New breeding den upgrade though. I liked that. I did see a couple of people out there. It seemed like the vast majority of people were really excited to see the new breeding den. But then there were a couple of people going, oh, it's so cluttered and ugly. Like, it's not even the way that it looks that I really care about. It's the fact that it actually shows you the possible outcomes. Like, that's great. For all those people that always leave comments saying, Quacks, can I use this combination to breed the Dragon of the Month? They can check themselves now. They can actually check themselves, so it might cause people to be a little bit more proactive about their breeding. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind answering people's questions, but it's really obvious stuff. It's like, if I recommend you use all of these combinations and show you a bunch of other combos you can use, and then someone says, can I use this really bad combo and will it work? Well, now people can check that themselves. Just to make everything a little bit easier and quicker for them. I don't know. I still feel like for the Dragons of the Month, there are too many possibilities or possible combinations out there for people to just, you know, magically know the combos off the top of their head. but it will probably still help. And some people, when they're breeding Dragons of the Month and Dragons of the Week, they get to a point where they're like, the game's bugged, it's not giving me the dragon, I've tried 20 times now. But now they can see in-game that it's not that the game's buggy, they've just had a little bit of a bad luck spell. So hopefully they won't complain anymore and just accept that maybe RNG was not on their side for that week or that month or whatever the heck period of time it is. So that is all of the news in DML for now. So with the new Dragon of the Month coming up, like I said, and because of the event, don't put in super long timers in your farms, don't spend all of your gold, don't spend all of your food. For now, until the update comes out, I would highly suggest just saving all of your resources. So, Dragon Fury Essence, save it. Arena Gems, save it. If you don't know what's coming up in the update, just don't spend stuff. Just hoard at the moment, and find out what's coming out in the update, and then we can go ahead, and when the update comes out, we can just spend everything. Same with the arena, I guess. Don't spend all of your scrolls just in case. Just in case there's something extra that comes out. But I think that is all of the little mini tips that I have to give you for prepping for this upcoming update. So for now, thank you for joining me. And until next time, I will see you then.